Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. So as you can see, the price of Bitcoin is approaching again around this 45,000 area. Now the question here is, will the price break this 45,000 resistance and also flip it into support? Because we know doing that will invalidate all the bearish scenario which could still be playing out right now for Bitcoin. And if you also want to find out my exact price target, if that is going to happen, then guys, you should definitely watch this video till the end. And also, if you haven't destroyed that like button yet, then please do it right now. Because if we look at this price structure starting here in a daily time frame, we know this descending broadening wedge has always played a very important role, because whenever the price of Bitcoin has approached towards this upper line area, after that we have always seen a retracement. But in our case right now, as you can see, the price has already broken the resistance from this descending broadening wedge, right, the upper line area, and now we are approaching towards this 45,000 area. Guys, if this 45,000 resistance is going to be flipped into support, then according to this price movement, the top of the descending broadening wedge is where we could be possibly getting gravitated. And in that case, you can see which could be around this 50,000 to 51,000 price area. Not just only through this descending broadening wedge, if I simply add this Fibonacci line from this swing high till this swing low, in most of the cases we are aware, whenever the price of Bitcoin has chose an actual trend duration, either it's a continuation here to the upside or even a fake out, right, a dead cat bounce type of movement, it has still seen a retracement towards this 0.5 to 0.618 Fibonacci line. So that's why right now for us, the top of this descending broadening wedge around 55,000, and also according to this Fibonacci line, the 0.5 Fibonacci line, right, you can see here around 51,000 is where we could be getting gravitated if this resistance around 45,000 is going to be flipped into proper support. But we know, guys, in most of the cases what has also happened in price action, breaking out of this resistance line, but when we see the retracement, price failing to find support above it, and then again another price structure has also unfolded. I mean, this bearish price structure. So that's why unless the price of Bitcoin is not going to find a proper support above this 45,000, we have to be careful. And not just only this example here, guys, right now, if you also monitor the price structure around this area, we can see a very interesting price movement is unfolding, which is also showing us where the price of Bitcoin might be possibly heading here in the immediate short term. Let me show you that. So now, before I switch into other chart, beside this Crypto Anup English channel, we also have Crypto Anup German channel. So if you want to follow me there, the link is provided in the description down below. And beside this, guys, to all the traders watching this video right now, we have up to $8,200 crypto exchange bonus. So if you are an experienced trader, if you want to take advantage of this market volatility, then the link to exchanges are provided in the description down below, and you will get your bonus after your initial deposit. So if you want to take advantage, the time is right now. So let's switch the chart. Now, if you look at this price action of Bitcoin here in a 4-hour time frame, we can see, guys, the price of Bitcoin is forming this so-called double bottom type of formation, where the price got rejection after approaching around this neckline area. But in our case right now, as you can see, the neckline area has already been broken and also flipped into support. So that's why right now, as you can see, the neckline has already been retested into support, and price is also showing this impulsive movement. Where could we possibly heading? For us, it is still important to break out of this 45,000 area. This is still a very strong line of resistance for us. But if this resistance around 45 is going to get broken, then you can see, guys, we could be starting this new trend. And according to this double bottom, if you measure the price target from this neckline till the bottom area, we could be actually getting approached towards this price range of 47,900 to 48,000 price area. So this here is going to be our potential short-term price target if the price of Bitcoin manages to flip this 45,000 into support. Because not just only the double bottom, right, if you simply add this CPR indicator, you can see the CPI indicator, the monthly R1 line, is also exactly this green line. As you can see, it's also exactly at this price target from double bottom. So that's why if this 45,000 resistance is going to be flipped into support, then this green line is where we could be getting gravitated, which is around 47,900 to 48,000 price area for Bitcoin. And beside this, guys, beside this, if you also want to monitor the price movement now around this area, no problem, we can look this using a ascending channel. Let me show you that. So now again here in a 4-hour time frame, I want to add this ascending channel movement, because if you look at the price structure here, with each and every price movement, the upper line here has always been a strong line of resistance, which we also talked on my yesterday's video, right? And lower line has acted as a strong line of support. So now what am I trying to show you here? If the price of Bitcoin is going to see any sort of a retracement, then we know now this lower line area from this ascending channel could be acting as a strong line of support between this 42 to 43,000 area. And not just only that, also the previous temporary resistance line will be flipping into support, in my opinion. Because if you look at this price movement here, when the price of Bitcoin was showing this retracement each and every time after failing to continue the rally upside, here you can see retracement, right? Price tested the previous temporary resistance line, found support, started this new movement. Again, retracement, price tested the previous temporary resistance line, found support, started this new impulsive movement. And right now a similar price movement could be unfolding. I mean, price getting some retracement here to the downside, retesting this lower line area and also the previous temporary resistance line. And this previous temporary resistance line is between this 42 to 43,000 area, finding support, right? And then breaking it to the upside, breaking this resistance around this 45,000 and flipping it into support. So this is also one scenario which I have been monitoring very, very closely. And beside this one here, guys, if you have watched my video from yesterday, I showed you why this crossover, the 20 exponential moving average crossing above this 50 exponential moving average, was so important for us. Because in the past Bitcoin price action, whenever this 20 exponential moving average, the green line, has crossed above this 50 exponential moving average, after that we have seen some really nice impulsive price movement. But not just only this bullish crossover has confirmed us this impulsive movement, but also the MACD, RSI and T3CCI indicator. Because you can see when we saw this actual bullish crossover happening here in moving averages, where the 20 exponential moving average crossing above this 50 exponential moving average, exactly at the same area, the MACD also started showing this bullish MACD cross. If you look at this closely, right? And at the same time, RSI line also started clearly jumping above 50 level. Same time, if you look at this T3CCI indicator, clearly started in a positive territory, indicating us or confirming us that this price is ready for this new impulsive movement. And now, if we look at another bullish crossover, what happened here in 2021 August, MACD here started this bullish MACD cross, RSI line of a 50 level at the same time, and T3CCI also exactly after that started appearing in a positive territory, which was actually indicating the trend could be ready for this new impulsive movement. And you can see after this indication here to the downside, the crossover actually happened and price also showed this really nice impulsive movement. Same thing happened here. Bullish MACD cross, RSI exactly at the time started going above 50 level, T3CCI in a positive territory, right? And after that, we got this confirmation from this indicator that price is ready for this new impulsive movement. And after that, a bullish crossover here in moving averages, boom, we had this new impulsive movement. And in our case right now, if you look at this, this is a bullish MACD, sorry, this is a bullish moving averages crossover. And also if you look here to the downside, you can see MACD is also a bullish MACD cross, RSI line above 50 level, and at the same time T3CCI in a positive territory, which is also confirming us that this trend could be actually heading here to the upward direction. But one thing what I've also included on my yesterday's video was this shakeout. it doesn't mean the price has to see a movement here in this manner. What has also happened in most of the cases after this bullish crossover, price showing some bullishness, and then again a retracement towards these moving averages, finding support, and after that continue this actual new impulsive movement. Because if you go back here, you can see very clearly, guys, the price of Bitcoin here after this bullish crossover, we had this retracement, right? Retracement, price retested the support on these moving averages, and only after that showed this new impulsive movement here. Impulsive movement, and all of a sudden you can see we have this bigger retracement. Only after that started this new impulsive price movement. So that's why, guys, we also have to take this scenario into consideration, because we know right now many people are going long, and this is exactly what the whales want. They want to manipulate, make you believe that now the price is ready for this new impulsive movement. Everyone starts looking for a long opportunity, and all of a sudden what does the market does? The opposite, right? Liquidates all the long, and only after liquidating all the longs they start this new impulsive movement. So this is also a reason why I don't want you guys to over leverage yourself, because we know if we get another rejection around this 45,000 area, then we have to be careful, because this could be actually playing out as an redistribution phase from Wyckoff. Because according to the Wyckoff's redistribution phase, price usually see this movement, right, shows us fake out as if it's like breaking out of this 45,000 and again gets bigger price retracement here in this manner. Because if you look at this example from this accumulation and distribution phase, in a redistribution phase, you can see price shows this impulsive movement but fails to find support above this resistance line, and all of a sudden starts this downward rally. So that's why we want the price of Bitcoin to do the opposite. I mean, find a proper support above this 45,000 and start this new impulsive movement, because finding support, a proper support above this 45,000, 45,500 will indicate that the trend now could be in a accumulation phase and not in a redistribution phase. So that's why, guys, this 45,000, 45,500 resistance must be flipped into support at any cost. So these are some of the interesting price movement that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.